Ah, guys, how na dey now? Omo. So yesterday, as I wake up, I see say Nedu and VDM don dey trend on Twitter. As I enter the tweet, I come realize say it's as the result of the Honest Bunch podcast wey happen on Monday featuring Deeone. So I go see for Instagram say VDM don dey drag Nedu. Guys, more na wait o. Dis thing wey I wan talk, I know say many of una no go like am, but regardless, truth na truth, no matter how bitter it is. You see, dis whole things happen yesterday, and I no get any intention of talking about it because I don't want it to be looking as if I'm one of those paid blogger that is disturbing VDM from doing his thing. Of course, if you remember, for those of you wey dey follow me tey, VDM is necessity. Na me first talk am. But then I no want to jump into the conclusion of VDM and Nedu yesterday until I come dey see where VDM dey talk something about people wey you knack. The one wey pain me pass be say VDM use im mouth talk say Nedu use im own mouth tell am say
Nedu Wazobia, I wan warn you, if Deji Adeyoju, my lawyer, calls me again in respect to you, I will start by listing all the girls when you don't fuck to give them platform. I'll start with the name of the one where you tell me by yourself. All of them, or they list them one. If Deji call me again.
Wow. If Nedu tell you this, that means he sees you as his guy that can keep his secrets. That's why I tell you this. Regardless, no matter wetin happen, you no suppose bring this thing to the media space or come use and come tarnish his image. But then I let it slide until late last night, and I wanted to look, okay, VDM they talk about saying they're saying they do man. Let me quickly watch this podcast. Let me see what happened in the podcast. And then I realized that it wasn't even Nedu that said anything concerning it. Listen, make una watch how the podcast they go. I no go play am full. I'll just play like 2-3 minutes. More than say as e go. Watch out.
Boy that does not have that money, that cloud, that this, and wants to do that thing that you have said. And it goes to molest one. You're not thinking of the ripple effect, or you don't think people will listen to you. So these are the issues that I bring out.
But that's him being honest. He don't hide anything, because obviously there are some people that must have slept over that amount where in talk.
Yes.
Don't you think that's just him being honest?
Is it everything? Even if you want to be honest, is he okay? The way he said it, did you see it was more like bragging?
Yeah.
And the reason was because people don't already know, say, in the do man. What is I know I will come out here. What is you don't know?
I don't know.
Husband.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, this one new to me.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Say in the two men, you don't know. Say VDM they do man, you don't know.
Do you know?
Stop this thing now. I don't like all these things where they happen here. Let's be honest here. Like if you call it
VDM
honest.
not gay.
Yes, yeah. Like if you call it
VDM
honest.
not gay.
Yes, yeah. Like if you call it
VDM
honest.
not gay.
They're
Not
insulting
gay.
online.
So there was, I mean, it came, he has said it before now, say when in the hungry, in they give man this thing. And that was the issue that he had. Now, so Bobrisky and Bobrisky start their fights. Where Bobrisky say, if Bobrisky call you gay, or say you they do man, bye. There's nothing, if Bobrisky say now so, I know they doubt people like Bobrisky. He said, there is no way where man go day, where no go enter somewhere. Yes, now.
I'm sorry, please. But
wait, have you not seen his video? Have you not seen his video? The videos there everywhere now. Almost everybody. I don't want people to not to send me this thing because people feel like I'm his enemy. I want to use all these things again. I didn't want to see you never see video when they masturbate, they put on for
him, they masturbate himself.
Yes, now he there everywhere now. Who not get them?
No, I never see him.
Oh, really? Bro, stop this thing now.
They talk sometimes. Say
they talk and say don't do, say 9 pass. And I respect you for that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I respect you for
I know there's
coming
a
out,
video. I've never seen the video.
but you don't hear of the video.
I know there's a video.
So are you trying to say that him saying he has slept over 700 women now because of, say, he won't deflect people from he thinking he's sleeping with men to think sleeping with women? I don't know. That's what I'm just asking.
It is not the first time he distracts people. Once he don't say you don't catch him for here, he go use something. Waiting bring issue of prank. Say they thief money, they no thief. What happen? Oh, you people don't know.
No, we
stop now, bros. You know this thing.
We don't know.
No, but wait for the prank. He explained that he was like a social.
What he explained. Forget what he explained. A man can say anything that from not be talk.
So you can see it was a guest, although Nedu spied the conversation. I don't know. Nedu spies the conversation, but it was a guest that talk about it. And you can see Nedu even they ask. In fact, everybody they shocked for that place, including Nedu. Nedu say, wait, listen, hear waiting they talk. Here.
People don't already know, say, in the do man. What is it? Like, if you call it honest, if you call it honest, if you call it honest.
So, and then I can't like, in fact, if you watch the full episode, how Deeone they take explain his grievance over VDM attitude. They maintain the pace here. I don't like the one that they talk about and my guy. He might have other things. He might have other motions while he was saying all those things, but I don't know. But this is what I see. And I come to the conclusion like, Nigerians, make God no let us use our hand, create the weapon wey go consume us. Like I said earlier, a lot of you will not like what I want to say, but it has to be said regardless. It's the truth. VDM now is looking like a weapon we all create. And if you don't take time, it go to consume us one after the other. I mean, think about it. Man, now, it paid me so much because it took me a while to look into the imperfection and the mistakes of Verydarkblackman. And that's because I don't like seeing people's mistake. I don't even, of course I know, we're not perfect. But for somebody to the talk say he has the most integrity in Nigeria, and he has been saying this thing, and nobody they even question his integrity. Now, let's start from a man who is giving his fellow man hand job because of wetin him go chop. I mean, which integrity that kind of person won't get? See, there's this says in our language that says, "Intotiniloju jolilo owa." Such are the things that Verydarkblackman has done. Several times you go here and they talk, say, if you come for me, you are the victim. If I come for you, you are the victim. You go here and they talk and repeatedly say, I came with a tarnished image. Omo lenle pata ni boy, he is nothing. As in like, him just they try to refashion in life because of the fame and the money we don't get. Now, when I look that honest bunch finish, I just say like, is it that this Nedu don't get wetin he do for this guy before? I know FIFA Antona, where I slept over it. Until this morning, I believe a lot of Nigerians don't watch that Honest Bunch podcast episode where the issue of Verydarkblackman happened. And a lot of Nigerians don't message and say, guy, this guy don't really talk anything now. Now he now asks, that's VDM, he now has to come with an excuses why in the drag Nedu. Yes, excuses, more than listing.
All right, so I get case for court this morning. So as you can see, I dey prepare to go to court. But before I go, make I drop one. Now for Nedu, because I want me to leave me and Nedu. You understand? For Nedu, you people think he's innocent. But let me break it down. You see this thing he did? This thing went do like this. He don't do one before. Now, he did it to an influential person. The person got angry. Nedu himself can't tell me. Listen, Come tell me say, because him bring so person come in podcast, this person the verse. Do you understand? Now, when I reach out to that person to help Nedu beg, I reach out to the person come to say, see what they go to talk, and it's all false. And Nedu na my guy. And they promote Nedu steadily. Nedu knows these things. So why did he bring this person to this podcast to do these things? When I call Nedu come to say, but I don't talk anything now. No, be just.
So if you hear am well, you go see say he said Nedu has done something like that to one person before you now start to explain how Nedu they tried to be a friend, how Nedu has been calling him, blah 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 blah. And I just be like, see, trust the social media people at your own peril. Trust the social media people at your own peril. VDM is as well as guilty of what he is accusing Nedu Wazobia to do. This is my own opinion. You might not like it. Now, I said earlier, for a guy that gives his fellow man hand job to survive, to feed, to me, I don't think that person has more integrity to talk saying he has the highest integrity in Nigeria. Into Tiniloju Jolelo, Owa. Such are the things that Verydarkman has done. Imagine. And these people, the way they allege, where they accuse you, say they do man. Think you give your fellow man hand job. A man who stand like this. And now you and the person, where you go put am? Again, people accuse you, they allege you of doing man like the way that guy do. Such an allege, it's a criminal defamatory. Why not go to court? Why not face that person who allege? Why Nedu? Why Nedu? So I think Verydarkman has studied the niche of social media and he understands how it works. Now, he go say and they defend himself, say, I need to do adverts, I need to do appearance, I need to do, but you monetize all your pages and you just set your friends up for bullies. You just set them up for dragging. Like you intentionally, they do all these things where they do. Because say, but no how, then go still fall into your trap, then you go use their lapses. They create content. You said you had integrity. Like Verydarkman, very sure, or you did very sure of it. You know what you did do. You know what you did do. Why Nedu? Because he tried to be your friend, because you did this, because he invited somebody to his podcast. You will be say you give person hand job to survive. How dare you question the integrity of the people who give pekos to feature for Honest Bunch podcast? How? Do you get the things where you, the crime where you, they're guilty of, and you won't judge another person of it? Now, let's even agree that they do tell you, say, okay, this guy, I don't this babe, I wipe her, I carry her on my podcast. Is it enough for you to keep that as a secret? What if waiting they do tell you no be truth? As he post the girl now, how do you think that girl dey feel? Let's even assume na truth or no be truth. How do you think that girl dey feel now? You see, this thing, it's a matter of waiting. All of us go sit down, we go ask ourselves question. Is Verydarkman who he really think, who he really shows us he is? Verydarkman, this NGO money they don't donate and give you, the past 6-7 months, what is still doing in your account? So it make me come to the conclusion that you also know what you are doing. For the first say, you need to collect adverts, you need to do appearance, you need to feature podcast, does not mean yourself, you need to try to eat from the media space. I mean, what is that money doing in your account? It just is that they create content more and more. You don't create characters for yourself. And this thing, this character where you dey let people dey say about you, it might not really be what you are. Because think about it. Wetin that money dey do for your account? You said you get integrity. You kept NGOs money for how long? You won't tell us say you need to do this, you need to do that, but you dey collect Facebook and YouTube money. As in, follow your YouTube. They paid you well. They pay you very well. Like money where you dey spend, they give back to the people. It's not even up to 0.5% of wetin you dey get from your social media pages. So you don't tell us because you are already eating with your content. You dey eat belle full. So that does not mean, and if you eat that much, you no get any reason to touch that NGO money wey dem contribute to you. So because you no touch am, because you no spend am, because you make am dey transparency, does not mean you are the highest integrity in the land. Verydarkman, you are far from being an integrity somebody. Yes, you fit dey truth, you fit dey honest to some point, but wetin you dey portray yourself to be, I don't think you are like that. I honestly don't think you are like that. I must tell you the truth. You and Portable, una no too dey different from each other. I mean, which kind human being dey expose wetin im fellow other guy tell am as secret? Which kind human being be that? E just dey so sham. It's a pity. It's a pity because Nigerians need to really see deep. They need to look well. They need to look well. Anyway, na my opinion anyway. So I don't know. It's just my opinion. Anyway.